Good day to you all. Please take a seat and I'll tell you a tale about a war long forgotten or engraved in our minds, a war that had many soldiers, some stranger than others. In the spring of 1942, the newly formed Hernandez army left the Soviet Union for Iran, accompanied by thousands of Polish civilians who had been deported to the Soviet Union following the 1939 Soviet invasion of eastern Poland. At a railroad station in Hamadan, Iran, on the 8th of April 1942, Polish soldiers encountered a young Iranian boy who had found a bear cub whose mother had been shot by hunters. One of the civilian refugees in their midst, 18-year-old Irina Bokiewicz, the great-niece of General Bolesław Wygozowski, was very taken with the cub. She prompted Lieutenant Anatol Tarnowiecki to buy the young bear, which spent the next 3 months in a Polish refugee camp established near Tehran, principally under Irina's care. In August, the bear was donated to the 2nd Transport Company, which later became the 22nd Artillery Supply Company, and he was named Wojtek by the soldiers. The name Wojtek is the nickname, diminutive form, or hypocrism of Wojciech, an old Slavic name still common in Poland. Wojtek played wrestling with the Polish soldier. Wojtek initially had problems swallowing and was fed condensed milk from an old vodka bottle. He was subsequently given fruit, marmalade, honey, and syrup, and was often rewarded with beer, which became his favorite drink. He later also enjoyed smoking cigarettes, as well as drinking coffee in the mornings. He also would sleep with the other soldiers if they were ever cold in the night. He enjoyed wrestling with the soldiers and was taught to salute when greeted. He became an attraction for soldiers and civilians alike and soon became an unofficial mascot to all the units stationed nearby. With the 22nd Company, he moved to Iraq, and then through Syria, Palestine, and Egypt. Wojtek copied the other soldiers, drinking beer, smoking and even marching alongside them on his hind legs, because he saw them do so. Wojtek had his own caregiver, assigned to look after him. The cub grew up while on the campaign, and by the time of the Battle of Monte Cassino, he weighed 200 pounds. Private Wojtek. Wojtek with artillery shell, emblem of 22nd Artillery Supply Company. From Egypt, the Polish II Corps was reassigned to fight alongside the British 8th Army in the Italian campaign. Regulations for the British transport ship, which was to carry them to Italy, forbade mascot and pet animals. To get around this restriction, Wojtek was officially drafted into the Polish army as a private enlisted among the soldiers of the 22nd Artillery Supply Company. Henryk Sienkiewicz and Dmytro Zolago were assigned as his caretakers. A standard 25-pounder ammunition crate, which held 4 shells. As an enlisted soldier with his own paybook, rank, and serial number, he lived with the other men in tents or in a special wooden crate, which was transported by truck. During the Battle of Monte Cassino, which helped his unit to convey ammunition by carrying 100-pound crates of 25-pound artillery shells, never dropping any of them. While this story generated controversy over its accuracy, at least one account exists of a British soldier recalling seeing a bear carrying crates of ammo. The bear mimicked the soldiers. When he saw the men lifting crates, he copied them. Wojtek carried boxes that normally required 4 men, which he would stack onto a truck or other ammunitioned boxes. This service at Monte Cassino earned him a promotion to the rank of corporal. In recognition of Wojtek's popularity, a depiction of a bear carrying an artillery shell was adopted as the official emblem of the 22nd Company. Wojtek in Britain after the war. After the end of World War II in 1945, Wojtek was transported to Berwickshire, Scotland, with the rest of the 22nd Company. They were stationed at Winfield Airfield on Sunnock Farm, near the village of Hutton, Scottish borders. Wojtek soon became popular among local civilians and the press, and the Polish-Scottish Association made him an honorary member. Following demobilization on the 15th of November 1947, Wojtek was given to Edinburgh Zoo, where he spent the rest of his life, often visited by journalists and former Polish soldiers, some of whom tossed cigarettes for him to eat, as he did during his time in the army. Media attention contributed to Wojtek's popularity. He was a frequent guest on BBC Television's Blue Peter programme for children. Wojtek died in December 1963, at the age of 21, weighing nearly 500 kilograms, and was over 1.8 meters tall. As always, please don't take my word for a fact. I want to bring you stories to listen to, not to misguide you with my ramblings. Nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed it and I hope to see you again.